But honestly, as a Dutch, that you know that the Dutch colonized Indonesia. Uh,
Not
and
again.
nitih sepur tekan Surabaya teng Blitar apa mboten?
Judens, I love you.
Halo Sobat Deka, ketemu lagi di channel Deka Ranganyar. Kali ini kita akan ngobrol dengan seorang cewek dari mana ya? Namanya Sophie. Ya, you greet our audience with bahasa Indonesia. Can you?
Halo, semua orang. Nama saya Sophie. Saya dari Belanda.
Okay. Hello semua orang.
Hello,
No,
all the people.
yeah, but it's weird when you
It's
say halo
weird.
semua orang. Yeah, you should say halo teman-teman.
Ah,
Yeah.
teman-teman means
Nah, that's
friends.
why in when you translate language, sometimes it cannot be like a fully what it is. Like A B C D E, you cannot translate literally A B C D E. Yeah, because it can be weird, but that's okay. Yeah, so you are from Belanda.
Yes, from
Okay.
Belanda,
A
from the
doctor.
Netherlands. Almost a doctor.
Okay, almost Dr. Muller. Sophie Muller.
Almost.
Yeah, I think we are family because my German name is Hermann Müller.
Herman Muller.
Hermann Müller.
Yeah.
Hermann Müller, Sophie Muller.
But you must know that my name is written without the dots on the U.
Oh, the umlaut.
Yes, the umlaut.
Yeah,
Yes.
because in Dutch you don't have umlaut.
No, we don't. But who knows? Maybe I have some German ancestors. No idea.
Yeah. And what bring you to this place?
Well, I found this place on Worldpackers. It's an app that you can have on your phone, and it's meant for volunteer opportunities abroad. And it's also meant for cultural exchange. And since I'm traveling for quite some time, I thought it would be nice to alternate traveling and seeing beautiful things with also doing something and getting to know the culture better. And that's really what I found here at the Karang Khanjar, because
Yeah.
everyone is so friendly, and I also learned so much about coffee. I've met amazing people, learned a little bit about Indonesian language.
Yeah.
And that's actually all I wanted. So I'm really happy that I could achieve this.
Yeah. Do you get surprised to see some word in Dutch in this place?
Honestly, I was not surprised because, of course, I've seen the advertisement on Worldpackers
Oh,
and
yeah,
I've looked
of
at the
course.
photos.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I already knew a little bit beforehand, but being here and seeing it from close by has been amazing because it has really contributed to me feeling like home here.
Yeah. But honestly, as a Dutch, that you know that the Dutch colonized Indonesia. Uh, but what is exactly your feeling when you come to such place like Indonesia?
Yes, I know that, and of course, I knew that before I was visiting Indonesia. Sometimes when Indonesians ask me where I'm from and I say the Netherlands, sometimes it makes me feel kind of awkward, and sometimes I can really know from their reaction that they also don't really know whether it's appropriate to start a conversation about it or not.
But how's their
But-
reaction? Mostly.
Mostly, I have found that people see it as something from the past, and some people can even jokingly mention it. But I've not really, it has not happened to me once that a person, after hearing that I'm from the Netherlands, turned away and didn't want to talk to me. So,
You want to laugh for spice again? Yeah, but we are quite chill.
yeah.
We don't have, because I've seen some people from from colonized country. They still have the hatred. Let's say, yeah, because once I had the Algerian uncle, and I can see how he really hate the French. Yeah, but in Indonesia, well, I can say it's between a love and hate relationship. You know, of course, when we talk about what happened in the past, almost no one of us will think that's a good time. But when we call about nostalgic things or even tourism and art, the song,
Geef mij maar nasi goreng.
yeah, we kind of like enjoy this. Yeah. Do you know how similar is the Dutch word and Indonesian?
Well, of course, I've been talking to your son.
Inilah 7 keunikan dari wisata di Karanganyar Blitar. Yang pertama, bangunan zaman kolonial yang masih terawat. Yang kedua, jangan lupa mampir ke kamar Bung Karno ya. Yang ketiga, kita bisa kasih makan burung dara. Yang keempat, kita bisa kirim kartu pos lewat Priven Bus. Yang kelima, kita juga bisa kuliner istimewa loh. Jadi lapar nih. Yang keenam, kopi spesial dari perkebunan sendiri. Waitersnya bule loh. Dan yang terakhir, kita juga bisa berfoto jadul ala noni Belanda.
Because your son has met Dutch volunteers before, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
told me so many words that are similar
Yeah.
in Dutch. For example, koelkast.
Kulkas, yeah.
Koelkast,
Yeah.
it means fridge.
How you say for that?
Rok.
Tapi dia bilangnya rock, guys. Dianya rock. With
Rock.
yeah. And what is that? The building.
Which thing?
Office.
Office. Ah, kantoor.
Kantor.
Yeah, kantor.
And for back,
Bag, tas.
tas. Ya. Jadi saya sudah pernah bikin konten ya yang secara khusus membahas tentang kesamaan antara bahasa Indonesia dan bahasa Belanda. Nah, kali ini saya akan membahas secara spesifik tentang apa ya, kosakata dari bahasa Belanda yang dulu sering dipakai oleh kakek nenek kita ya. But I think it's almost extinct for now. Like people in now generation, they don't use that thing anymore. For example, like my grandparents,
Yes.
like my even my parents in the 80s, I can still remember that they said such thing in Dutch.
Yes, I
Okay.
can remember an example that you explained. Verdieping.
Ya, verdieping.
Ya.
Jadi kalian pernah dengar gak kalimat verdieping? Jadi mungkin kalau anak zaman sekarang dia nggak terlalu ngerti ya. Tapi verdieping itu like the
Yeah, it's the floor.
second story.
Yes, so not
Apa?
the main floor, but the floor above and above and above.
Ya,
First, eerste, verdieping.
verdieping.
Verdieping,
Even
sorry, verdieping.
my parents still use that the term for now.
Yeah.
Ya mereka kan bilang enaknya rumahnya di verdieping aja. And how you say for like a faucet with kalau kita cuci tangan itu loh guys, when you wash your hand
Wash your hands.
in the small
Wastafel.
wastafel.
Yeah, wastafel.
Ya, wastafel.
Yeah.
Tapi kita masih kita masih pakai istilah itu ya, wastafel ya sampai sekarang ya. Okay, what do you know about koppig?
Koppig. It's when someone, for example, when someone doesn't want to admit something, they really think that they are in their rights.
Ya,
When someone is really stubborn, doesn't
Stubborn, yeah.
want to work with you.
ya.
Stubborn,
Kalian orang tua
sorry.
kalian pernah ngatain kalian koppig nggak?
Koppig.
Saya dulu sering itu dibilang sama bapak ibu ya, jangan koppig jadi orang ya gitu. And ngalami nggak? Pernah dibilang koppig nggak dulu? Waduh. Ngalami. Urip pendek tambah kok bos. Apalagi ya? Slordig.
Slordig.
Ya.
So, for example, you can say this about little kids that always put their stuff everywhere and they always lose.
And also when they dress
Yes.
not proper,
Not neatly.
not neatly.
Yeah,
Just
whenever
like Andre
people-
Bugara tuh, itu slordig tuh. Itu coba syuting sana. Nah, ini si Raja Slordig ini. Ini.
It's
Gitu.
like the opposite of being organized.
Yeah,
Slordig.
slordig.
Yeah.
And usually old generation that use such a thing, usually they came from the middle up class.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but people who live in a village, they don't really say that. Abonnement?
Abonnement.
You know?
It's also the same. It means subscription.
Subscription.
Subscription to a
Ngalamin nggak?
newspaper.
Ngalamin nggak abonemen?
Abonement.
Kita mau abonemen majalah ngalamin? Ya, sekarang udah jarang ya ngomong gitu ya. What do you say for down payment?
Down payment. Down payment. I don't think I even know this English word. Down payment.
In here we
Does it
say
mean-
voorschot.
Voorschot. Yeah. So when you actually are, for example, going to get money next month, but they already give you a bit
Yes,
of it.
yes. Voorschot.
Voorschot.
Terus, nah ini lucu nih. Saya ngiranya ini adalah istilah dalam bahasa Jawa ya. Tapi setelah gue pikir-pikir, gitu kan. Tibanya ini istilah Belanda guys ini kan. Jadi kalau kalian sumpek ya, mangkel sama sesuatu dalam bahasa Jawa kita sering bilang, wah marai bloedruk ini. Nah, you know bloedruk?
Bloeddruk. Yes, it's your blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
It can get really high if you're irritated.
Yeah.
I think.
In Japanese, we even consider this Japanese word, not Indonesian word. Can you say that? Bloedruk.
Bloeddruk.
Don't say bloedruk. Bloeddruk.
Bloeddruk.
Druk.
Bloeddruk.
Ya. Apa lagi ya istilah dalam? Hah? Yeah, of course. Spur is obvious. Spur? Spur.
Spoor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually the road for a train.
Yes.
Spur.
Yeah. Jenengan saking Surabaya teng mriki nitih sepur napa mboten?
Can you please
Jenengan
say it again?
nitih sepur tekan Surabaya teng Blitar napa mboten?
Jenengan? I cannot get any further.
Yeah. But in Indonesia, spur is the train. But and in your language, spur is the way.
Yeah,
it's the rail.
Railway. For
Yeah,
the
yeah.
train.
What else? Like kopling, versnellen, gas.
Versnelling, gas. Don't forget about oranje.
Yeah, orange.
Oranje.
Oranje,
Orange.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the color.
Yeah.
And it's also our national color. Orange.
Sure.
Yeah.
I used to wonder why the Dutch national team wear oranje costume, because usually uniform like jersey, football jersey, come from the color of the flag.
De Karanganyar Coffee.
So why you use oranje?
It's actually because the last name of our previous
King.
royal family was Willem van Oranje.
Yeah. Willem of Orange.
Yes.
Willem of Oranje.
I know something.
Yeah.
I found out about this one today. Stopcontact.
Stop contact. Yeah, but we still use it for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop contact.
Stopcontact. It's just the plug
Yes,
for
the
the-
plug. Yeah,
when your battery is empty.
yeah, sure. Ambtenaar, you know?
Yes, ambtenaar.
What is ambtenaar?
It's someone who works for the government.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We also use such thing, ambtenaar. Untuk pegawai negeri guys, yang zaman dulu ya. Ticket.
Tickets.
What is ticket in Dutch?
Kaartje, we would say, but maybe there's another word. That
We
you
say
mean.
kaartjes.
Kaartjes.
Same?
Kaartje for one and kaartjes for two.
Yeah, but we don't make it different.
I also heard that you use kwitantie
Kwitantie. Oh
for
yeah,
receipt.
it's from Dutch.
It's really old-fashioned. People would not use it anymore now. If you would say it, people would understand what you mean, but we say bonnetje.
Okay, but it's also used in
Yeah,
past
it
life.
was used. Yeah. I think my great-grandparents would have used it.
What do you say for cinema?
Bioscoop.
Bioskop sama.
Bioskop.
Ya sama.
I
What
think you're
else?
forgetting one of the most important ones. It's similar in more languages, but I think coffee and copy are also really similar.
Yeah, but actually,
Was that not from the Dutch?
no.
Oh.
Almost because they come from the same root. So the first word for coffee is from Arabic. It's kahwa.
Okay. Kahwa.
Kahwa. Yeah, it
Kahwa.
means strong.
Okay.
And then the Turkish, who opened the first cafe in Europe, they call this kahve.
Ah.
And it become cafe in French, Italian, and coffee to the Dutch. Yeah, we say kopi. Yeah,
Kopi.
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 Ya, mungkin orang Belanda datang pertama kali ke orang Sunda tuh guys. Jadi kopi jadi kopi gitu kan, nggak bisa ngomong app gitu kan. Gitu. Oke, so itu sedikit obrolan kita dengan Dr. Muller. So before we finish this discussion, maybe you want to say some like a message or your impression,
Yeah.
about Indonesia, please.
Well, I just want to say thank you to all Indonesian people for being great and for being so welcoming and so nice to each other and to tourists. I think it's truly inspiring. And I want to ask you, please keep up with being who you are. And I just hope that you will achieve everything in life that you want to achieve. Thank you very much for watching.
And sebagai penutup, okay, this is the last question is in Dutch, what's the meaning of ik hou van jou?
Ik hou van jou.
Yeah, what is it?
It means I love you.
Oh, thank you, Sophie. I appreciate this.